Laredo, take us out.
Take her out.
Every Friday night, join the fun and let's go OffWorld. Geek out with us live, where the nerdiness will thrive. Buckle up and let's go OffWorld. Toys, comics, pop culture news, movies, and so much more. Matthew, Jesse, Curtis, and Sean are your guides on this fun-filled tour. Blast off! Take flight each and every Friday night. Join the fun and let's go OffWorld. Let's go OffWorld. Let's go OffWorld. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go OffWorld tonight.
Woohoo and choo-choo. How's it going, everybody? It's Friday night. It's OffWorld. We're here. We're going to talk some montages. But before we do that, let's introduce our co-host for the night. Oz, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Ready for another awesome weekend in Oztober. It just doesn't get much better than this time.
Oztober, nice. Nice.
Yes,
Taking over the whole month.
Oh, you know it. Got to.
Nice.
Best month of the year.
Oh, okay. All right. Jeff Ray, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. In the spirit of the sidekick, light the fires and kick the tires.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, no Joe tonight. Listen, I know it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
It's rough.
You know, it's one thing Dooch doesn't show up. That's pretty normal. You know, whatever, he douches it. You know, Jesse does his whole D&D thing, which apparently is more important than this show, even though it says every Friday. But usually Joe is right here with me. Like, this is, you know, it's me and Joe versus the world. You know, we have a few other people in, but it's me and Joe. And, you know, last week he couldn't do it. So we ended up, you know, we told the Moose out front to let everybody know that we weren't having a show. And then this week, yeah, Joe can't be here again. So I see he's in the chat. It's not quite the same. But we'll get through it, folks. We'll make it. We still got a couple great dudes here. We're going to talk about some cool stuff. But yeah, it's not going to be quite as good. If you tuned in for Joe Gonzalez, go watch the episode from like 2 weeks ago because he's not here. So
Maybe he's on the clubhouse tomorrow night.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I think maybe, you know, he finally probably just got to the point where he's like, listen, this Dooch and Jesse got it right. I can't be with this guy every week. Like, I need a break. I need a fucking break. So yeah, we'll see. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and do some pickups. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Right.
Nobody's chomping at the bit. All right.
Have at it, man.
These are some older Masters Universe Origins figures that I managed to acquire. Picked up the comic Trap Jaw. Had not had this guy yet.
Nice.
So managed to snag him. And this is my second Snake Infiltrator figure, who's just going to get broken down for a custom that's going to be coming. So, little toy store pretty close to here called Random Treasures. Last weekend, they were running 50% off any item in the store 60 days or older. Nice. So it was like, yeah, I just picked up both of those figures for basically the cost of one. I'll take it. And Snake Infiltrator, I had plans for a custom. Our good friend Kenny over at Kenzo's Creations, he 3D prints off a couple of pieces, and he got some files from Boojibu, who's a big Motu customizer.
Is that a made up name? Did you just make that up?
That's his name on IG. I don't know if it's his actual name or not. That's what I call him, Boojibu.
Gotcha. Okay.
He did on the card backs for the Snake Men, you'll see this one guy, High Priest Pythonus. So
Mhm.
he made a head sculpt and like a skirt and everything like that to go with it, plus the weapon, and then you color match to the body of this snake infiltrator, and that's pretty much the character.
Gotcha.
So since we may not get him in the line, never know right now. So
Yeah, they're
this is
putting out a lot of stuff from the
They are.
different ones. So
they are. So
we'll see. Are you collecting the Mondos too, the Masters of the Universe stuff?
God no, I don't make
Okay.
that kind of money.
Okay. I saw
Bitch.
last I looked, the Faker was still up, and I know it's a
It's sold
limited
out.
edition release. Is it sold out now?
Yeah, I heard it sold out this afternoon.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say they also just announced the Buzz Off.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
supposed
saw
to
the
be getting
Buzz
some
off
of
at
those.
New York Comic Con. Looked really good.
Yeah,
Buzz Off is supposed to come out for pre-order later this year.
Yep.
So sometime in November, December.
Yep, you're right. The Faker is sold out. So
Yeah.
you did not get it. You're out of luck. It looked
They
good,
also-
but this would have been the third Faker that I've purchased from them, and I can't.
Right?
I
It's a little hard to
I
keep
can't
up
buy
with
3
them.
Fakers at $250 a pop. So
Nah.
yeah.
I'm still looking forward to the Ghostbusters. They just announced the Ray and Winston ones. So
Dude, I don't know. Now all of a sudden Hasbro's
Engineer.
showing a bunch of Ghostbusters stuff. I
grab
don't know.
one, and then you get the deluxe, so you get the Ecto 1A and
Yeah.
all 4 of the Ghostbuster 2 Ghostbusters. Early bird unlock with Louis Tully wearing the Spangler uniform.
Yeah.
Ooh, God.
I
Ooh,
saw that.
Yeah.
man. I want it bad.
Any other pickups?
Not for me, but I did see Jordan was asking if I got any new bones this week. Not this week. I
Not the kind that you're thinking.
not that kind. Woohoo. I maybe pre-ordered a 4-pack of bones.
There you go. Yeah, those skeletons from the Horsemen are nice. So
Oh man, that's a great 4-pack.
from the Horsemen or from the retailers. You can get them from either. So
Yep.
Well, before let me in you before we go to Jeff Ray for his pickups. Let's kind of just shout out a few of the folks in the chat. We got Eldor out there, Rob Zamora, Jeremy Govier, Kent Pool Collects, Let's Go OffWorld. That's me. Wholesome Warlock, who has the link but just doesn't want to join us. Joe Gonzalez, who has the link but doesn't want to join us.
Nope.
Amber Gonzalez, who does not have the link, but Ryan has the link but doesn't want to join us. Man, JMax77. We got Carlo out there. Stephanie York, who has the link but doesn't want to join us. Let's see. Who else?
I guess nobody has pickups. That's why.
That must be it. Keith Holven is out there. We got Stacy Lynn, 2 of my favorite Lyns. In Vieira, and I think that's it. So there you go. Well, let's get you up there, Jeff, and let's see what you got in this week.
Well, I put in my my in-stock sale drop order. It's still showing unfulfilled, but I got one more Tusk Heavy Gunner, Vorgus Vermilius 2, a Farius, and another Cosmic Waltor coming in.
Wow,
They're nice.
Loaded up.
Yeah, I'm getting a little crazy before Legion's Con.
That's my problem. I don't want to spend any more money right now until Legion's Con, but they keep throwing stuff at us.
Yeah.
I'm kind of putting stuff on credit and then just pay
there
it
you
off
go.
for the next 6 months.
Yeah,
Hey,
who knows? Maybe you'll
options.
die before you have to pay it off, and then you win.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
That's the only way you can win that battle.
Yeah, that's the way you win that game.
Significant other
Charge a bunch of stuff, and then you die, and then you go, ha ha, you get nothing. So,
but in-hand pickups,
yeah,
I'm a huge retro card fan. So I found
nice
retro card Iron Man, Model 20.
Was
that an in-store pickup?
Yeah, these are in-store pickups. Whiplash.
Very nice.
Got the IG
Brian
12
says
with
that's
Grogu.
future Jeff's problem.
That's right. It's all future problem.
Big Michelangelo fan, so I had to pick up some more Mikeys.
Nice.
Very
Of course,
cool.
that one on the left looks really freaking weird, but okay.
This
Well,
one.
it'll be my left.
Yeah,
so I guess you're
where is
right.
that one?
Yeah, that's weird.
that is based off of the cartoon series that came out, Tales of the
High
TMNT.
School Michael Space
Yeah.
Angelo.
Yeah, that's his name at high school. Yeah.
I didn't realize they went to school. I thought
Yeah,
they were in the
cartoon
sewer.
in the new cartoon series.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then last but not least, my buddy Mark Thomas. He's got Saturday Morning Toy Collector YouTube channel. He got 2 of these, and he reached out to our chat group and said, "Hey, does anybody want to take the second one off my hands?" So I got the Ruckus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Get the road pig with the ruckus.
Because I'm all about the
That
Dreadnoughts.
thing's loaded.
They're
That's got all kinds of
classified.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't blame you, man. Those dreadnoughts are great, and any classified that comes with a pet.
Yeah.
Ruckus. He's
Yeah,
best.
that's cool.
Yeah, Ruckus and Red Pig.
Just did that Mass Device Snake Eyes pack today with what Hasbro calls a bear. Curtis and I were already joking on that one.
Shout out to
teddy bear.
Jordan.
Mini bear. Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan. He says you can fit 20 of those polar bears into Bodvar. So
Oh, there you go. That's true.
I mean, yeah, exactly, right. That's what Bodvar, cuddles at night when he's trying to go to sleep. It's his little teddy bear to sleep with.
Yeah. You get a bunch of those Hasbro ones just suckling on Bodvar's nips,
Yeah.
That's how that works.
they're cubs.
So. All right. Here's mine. If you watched Dork Lair last night, you probably saw most of this, but I got my first.
You gotta stop
Jada.
doing that, Curtis.
I know. I'm sorry. I got my first Jada figure, which was the Mega Man, which is really good. I'm really looking for one of the Frankenberry. I need a Frankenberry. I could do without the other ones, but I need that one. But this is my first Jada, and I tell you what, for something so small and kind of chunky, it has some really good movement on it. Little fireball accessory thing. So
you're not gonna get Iceman?
No, I don't think so.
They just announced too this past week. They announced at SDCC that they were doing Tony the Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
But this week they announced that you can get
Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yes.
Then I got cartoon or comic book, whichever one you want to comic strip. Accurate Ming the Merciless. So I've been watching the 79 cartoon on Prime, which it was done by Filmation, has a lot of the same voice actors and same like writers and stuff as He-Man, and there's a lot of stuff that you can see like correlation. Then I got Prince Voltan from the Flash Gordon movie.
Yeah,
this thing's fantastic. It was sold out most everywhere that I tried to find it, but then I was in Chicago for a business trip and I stopped by a Target, which their Targets are weird up there. They got like multiple floors because I guess like there's not a lot of land, so you can't go wide with things, so you got to go tall. Okay. So like anyway, but they had this in there and it was the last one. I was like, oh sweet, that's mine.
Nice.
So he comes with 4 faces, and I tell you what, I've watched that movie so many times, I can tell you the spot of the movie that each one of the faces is from. Like it's so distinct. They did a great job with it. The likeness is pretty spectacular. So
I'm waiting for the Timothy Dalton. I really want the Timothy.
Yes. And then last but not least, opened the YOLO Park Starscream last night. Hold on. Let me light up his eyes. You gotta do the
crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I gave him Megatron's gun here, like Megatron transformed as a gun, which came with the Optimus. Came with the Optimus YOLO Park. Yep. But yeah, I wanted Starscream to have it. So, but this thing's fantastic. Listen, people that know me, know that I'm a giant fucking hypocrite. Okay. I say things and then, you know, like whatever, 5 minutes later, I change my mind. I say I'm never going to use an airbrush. Next thing you know, I'm buying an airbrush, this and that. Well, one of the things that I'm a hypocrite on is at one point I was totally ripping on folks that would buy Transformers that didn't transform. Like it's in the name. It's Transformer. Like, why would you want a Transformer that doesn't transform?
Totally get it.
But as I've gotten older and I'm sitting there looking at them, I'm like, you know, I'm only keeping them in one pose anyway, and I'm never keeping them as the vehicle. So why not get a really good likeness with die-cast metal that looks cool, feels cool, has a good pose to it? So I'm now into non-transforming Transformers. So
I don't blame you for that because, you know, like with the ones that transform, there's always like weird cuts and weird engineering because they got to make it room for everything to go into two different modes, right?
Yeah.
But when you get the ones that don't transform, you can get that more action figure engineering to it than just a transforming toy. So a lot of times, if you want that real more action figure-y posing, you know, look, you just got to go for the ones that don't transform. And YOLO Park is killing it with theirs now.
They're so good. I mean, I wasn't a huge Transformers fan growing up. I would say they were kind of like third tier for me. But there were a few that I really enjoyed. Starscream was one of them. Optimus, Defensor. I think the other one, if they do with YOLO Park, if they do a Soundwave, I'm gonna have to get it for sure. But I would probably be done after that. So Jordan wanted me to pull up Prince Voltan again because apparently he looks like he would be part of the Legend Daddies. So
yeah.
Because he's having a good time and he's covered in leather, and that's what Legend Daddies are all about, you know, having a good time in leather. So
what people don't know is when we go off air for Clubhouse, that's pretty much what I look like.
Well, there you go. There you go. All right.
That Clubhouse After Dark.
Oh, I wanted to add, if Hasbro had done more die or even thought about diecast with the red line or red series line, they would have killed it, but they screwed up big time.
They have a tendency to do that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, lately, if I find like any toy that I'm halfway interested in, if I find out that it's got diecast metal, I'm like, I'm getting it. Like, I don't know what it is, but something about the feel, the weight, like just, I don't know. But anytime that if I'm
lead
on the
paint.
fence, that's the fence breaker. So, let's see, what do we got next? We have got Event Horizon. So, anything coming up that you guys are looking forward to? Anything that, you know, trailers, video games, you know, anything like that?
There's a bunch of movies coming out. Still looking forward to seeing Venom 3. Gladiator 2.
Venom is what, next Thursday? Is that right?
25th, right? Well, premiere Thursday and a Friday. But
Yeah. That reminds me, I got tickets for tomorrow to see Transformers 1. So
nice.
I'm hearing really good things. I've got to say, when I first saw the trailer, I was not impressed. I wasn't impressed with the animation style, and I really wasn't impressed with what I saw in the trailer for the story, because it felt like a very dumbed down kid version of Transformers where Optimus and Megatron are good friends and stuff. And I'm like, what is this corny bullshit? But that being said, a lot of people that I trust and respect have gone and seen it and said that it's absolutely amazing and you got to see it, and you really want to go see it in the theater and support it so that we get more movies like this. So I have talked my wife into seeing it with me tomorrow. We've got our tickets ready to go. So that is for the Event Horizon is the thing I'm looking forward to, is tomorrow seeing that movie.
I'm trying to do a double feature next weekend where we go see Transformers 1 and The Wild Robot. So it's all robot movie.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about Wild Robot. So
Yep. Jordan says you can drop diecast toys in a sock and go ham. Nobody can stop you. You're inevitable. Okay. Dorklayer says 3-0 diecast is his weakness. I know he's been all over the Iron Man from that line.
Yep.
So yeah, Rob here says, "Don't let the trailer fool you. There's more than meets the eye," and that's just not a tagline for sure. Kent says, "Spoiler for tomorrow's toy hunt video. He finds something for Curtis." Yes.
What?
I love that. You know, a couple things. Number one, Kent's awesome. I love him. He's a great dude. He's funny. He's just sweet, great guy. But also, he's so fucking lucky, man. Like, he's surrounded by all these like great toy store or stores that have a lot of toys. I swear, man, it's like the fucking desert here, man. You walk around the corner and you think you see something. No, it's a fucking mirage. It's like, it's not really there. Or it's like something that you've seen, 50 times before. Yeah, man, it's so terrible here. I can't find anything, but yeah, looking forward to seeing that on his toy hunt video. So
I get jealous every time he posts because I'm looking and I'm just like, his Ross is the ollies all organized, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the crap? I gotta go digging through mounds, like not even on the shelf, like just sitting there on a shelf. No, they're piled in the middle of the aisles.
Well,
and that's probably from all the scalpers running.
He'll go places. Okay, so like I can't find shit at Target. Okay, like if there's any place around here that I would think I would find something, it would be Target. He'll go to like Best Buy and find things. He'll go to like Books A Million. He'll go to Ollie's and Ross and find stuff. It's like, dude, I can't even find it at Target. Like, there's no way I would go to these other places and they would have anything. But yeah, Kent's the man. So
yeah, you would think you'd have better luck at Target, but I had better luck at Walmart.
Really? Yeah, my Walmart shit too.
Walmart.
Yeah,
my Walmarts are terrible unless like you want 3,000 of the same Jurassic Park dinosaur, like 6-year-old Transformers, and a whole bunch of Gujitsu. They got a lot of wrestling figures. I'll give them that. They got a lot of those, but that's
my Walmart is like all Godzilla and Turtles and wrestling figures, and that's it. And not even like the good wrestling figures. It's like
no, it can never be the good ones.
Like AEW wrestling figures and stuff. Like So
it's like
2 pegs full of Happy Corbins and stuff.
Yeah. It's definitely all the wrestlers nobody wants. Same. No. Like I can't even use parts off of these wrestlers to make cool customs. No.
Yeah, terrible. I know I've talked about it for a couple times now, but Agatha all along, really good. Had a kind of, I don't know if you'd call it a plot twist, but it was an interesting episode this week. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's really picking up steam. And Penguin right now might be the best show on television. Like I am hearing rumblings of that maybe getting an Emmy, which is just a shocker for some sort of comic book related show. Right? It doesn't feel like it's a comic book show. It really doesn't. It feels like it's just a gritty crime series. But man, it's good. It is really good. So
speaking of the Penguin, there was Pennyworth, which I thought was an interesting take on the Batman universe.
Yeah.
And the Penguin has that feel, but not as like period piece. It's like contemporary, and it's the Sopranos of DC in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and that the lady that's playing Sophia Falcone, dude, she's so good. She's such a good actress, and the part that she plays, like she's killing it, man.
Her episode this week was top notch.
My goodness, I tell you what, it's not for the faint of heart. It's kind of a brutal show, but it's good. So. Anything else you guys I know there's been some toy reveals and stuff recently. Anything that strikes your fancy from the this weekend, whether it's the Mondo, Mezco, any of that kind of stuff?
Mondo Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, it's funny.
Did they show something new, or is it the same stuff we've seen before?
They showed some digital renders of Ray and Winston now, and they showed silhouettes of the Ghost.
Okay.
So
and the silhouette of Janine.
And Janine. Now it was funny. I was just watching. There's Saturday Morning Max out as a YouTube channel that does blocks of Saturday morning cartoons, and all this month they've been doing season 1 of the Ghostbusters. Just the other day, they did the episode with the Sandman. Now Winston does play an integral role in that episode, but I was kind of hoping we would get Janine in her pink Ghostbusters outfit to pair with Sandman. But they're putting it with Winston instead. And then the Janine that we're going to get, she looks, in her regular secretary gear.
Gotcha.
So they did that. And I can't remember the name of the ghost that's coming with Ray, but it was like this really tall, big one that had like a face in the belly and a top hat. They showed the silhouette for that guy too.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool seeing those, because I am all about those real Ghostbuster ones. I think they look phenomenal. I think they look way better than the Plasma series ones that we'd gotten previously. So, and then of course, the Ecto one HasLab that got dropped. That thing just making me drool.
Ghostbusters is one of those lines where I can appreciate but not feel like I have to own, which is good because I've got too many that I feel like I have to own. So.
Totally get it.
But it does look good. They're doing a good job. Same thing with some of the Mezco stuff this week. The Conan looked amazing.
Yep, new Conan coming.
Yeah, they dropped. I mean, that Thor looks pretty good. I don't need that. But
Doc
it looks
Savage.
good. So yeah.
Now
Green.
Their Doc Nocturnal that they put out recently looks cool. I didn't know about this. I don't know much about Mezco's like IPs, what they have, right? Because I don't really collect Mezco.
Right.
They showed a picture of like one of Doc Nocturnal's buddies or whatever in their little ongoing story, where it's a frog in like a leather coat.
Yeah.
And the articulation on that.
We were trying to figure out the name of that last night. I called it Ribbits McGee. So
yeah.
Woodford.
Woodford, that's the name?
I like Ribbits McGee better.
I like Ribbits McGee much better too, and that's what he's going to be called. I want to pick him up because the articulation on him to get him down into like that regular frog leaping pose.
Yeah.
That's insane. I want to get him.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, Jordan calls him Johnny Frogs. I call him Ribbits McGee. So
I like Ribbits McGee. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Johnny Frogs and Ribbits McGee may square off on PGG Live tomorrow night. So just be aware. You might see a frog battle. So
it's gonna be like the old, Frog and Toad books, and they're just gonna like start brawling.
It's just gonna be Frog and Frog.
Yeah, Frog and Frog, just battling it out.
Awesome. And I did see there's a new Voltron up on Big Bad Toy Store. I think it's kind of a reissue of one that they had before. They updated it a little bit, I think, with some new lights and stuff, but it's up there for $300. I think it's 11 inches tall. So if anybody's been kind of holding out on getting a Voltron, and it's a decent price. So
I wanted to get the retro ones.
That's one I'm kind of tempted on a little. Yeah, those look nice too.
I wanted those. Dork Layer's getting in on it now. We got Bill saying Toad Jones.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm down for these. We're gonna have frog naming contests.
Yeah.
And the amphibious Namus.
With Mondo, I might be jumping into the 1/6 scale. They showed a lot of licenses and stuff, and I might be getting a 1/6 Michelangelo when that.
I was gonna say you going to Ninja Turtles, ain't you?
Yeah, because that Donatello. Oh man,
yeah.
He looks sweet, man. They got a lot going on. I'm excited.
I'm waiting for those Memory Toys turtles. I think those look fantastic.
Those are awesome too.
They are my favorite right now.
Have you guys heard a price on those yet?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And I cry every time I think about Memory or Medi Toys' prices.
Yeah, I mean, they're usually somewhere in the neighborhoods of like 75 to 90. So that's, I mean, listen, that's still cheaper than what the Mezco was, and they look really good. So we'll see. But yeah, they look awesome. So let's see, what do we have next? We have got This Week in Theaters.
Let's do it.
I would normally go to the primary objective first, but I have a really good sneaky suspicion that the The primary objective is going to get us kicked off of YouTube.
We're totally getting kicked off tonight, and
Yeah,
I'm
so
all for it. Let's do it.
Let's go with the other stuff beforehand. And
If
then
we only play 10 seconds of audio, we should.
Yeah.
Look, these montages are masterpieces that cannot be encapsulated in 10 seconds.
This is true.
They take hours, days, weeks, and minimize them into minutes. You can't cut that down anymore.
This is true. Okay, let's see. We got random number generator.
I also wanted to add, I didn't get to do the HasLab Sentinel, and I'm a big Sentinel robots
That
fan.
retro Sentinel.
And the X-Men 97 Sentinel time pre-order. I might be jumping on that one too.
Somebody sent me the photos of the X-Men, the X-Men 97 figures all sitting in the booth, and I'm like, okay, what's the deal? And then I'm like looking at the picture, and I realized Wolverine's like sitting over ground that has Sentinel footprints in it, and I'm like, no, they just did the HasLab one like 2 years ago. You can't be doing another. And sure enough, we're getting another Sentinel, and not as big as the HasLab one.
It's only 4 inches smaller.
Yeah,
we landed on 2,000, just FYI.
In the year
shit.
2000.
Yes.
Actually, that's probably the most entertaining part about that. In the year 2000.
All right, 2,000, and we are looking for October 18th.
October.
October 18th.
Trying to think. I don't think we've done this one. So, okay, here we go.
I was really hoping that said Mr. T in the window.
Number 1, we got Meet the Parents. Chicago male nurse and a chronic underachiever, Greg Fokker, meets his charming teacher girlfriend, Pam Burns' parent, Jack, and Dina, before proposing. But a suspicious Jack is an overprotective CIA agent, every date's worst nightmare. Next, we've got Remember the Titans. 1971, Virginia high school football was everything to the people of Alexandria, but the school board was forced to integrate an all-black school with an all-white one. The very foundation of football tradition was put to the test. Next, you've got Lost Souls. Catholic teacher meets an atheist journalist whom a group of Catholics and priests believe has been chosen by the devil to be the Antichrist. So there you go. Next, we've got The Contender. Senator Lane Hansen is a contender for U.S. vice president, but information and disinformation about her past services that threatens to derail her confirmation. We've got The Ladies' Man. Saturday Night Live character gets a big screen treatment. They don't tell you shit about the movie. That's it. they're like, he was on Saturday Night Live. Watch it or don't. We're not going to really tell you what it's about. Next, we got Dr. T and the Women. Wealthy gynecologist's ideal life is thrown into turmoil when the women closest to him begin to affect his life in unexpected ways. They shouldn't have described that one. They should have described the other one. Next, we've got The Exorcist, 2000 director's cut. When a mysterious entity possesses a girl, her mother seeks the help of 2 Catholic priests to save her life. Then we've got Get Carter. Las Vegas mob enforcer travels back to his hometown to investigate his brother's mysterious death. Then we've got Almost Famous. High school boy in the 1970s is given the chance to write a story for Rolling Stones magazine about an up-and-coming rock band as he accompanies them on their concert tour. And last but not least, we have Best in Show. Behind-the-scenes look into the highly competitive and cutthroat world of dog show through the eyes of a group of ruthless dog owners. So that is what we've got for the week. We are starting at the bottom. Oz, what are you going to see?
Remember the Titans was pretty good. Meet the Parents has some really funny parts. I'm going with the director's cut of The Exorcist, though.
Okay. Exorcist for Oz. Jeff, you going to see The Exorcist with Oz, or are you going somewhere else?
I think in 2000, I went and saw the director's cut with my dad. So we will be seeing younger selves or going to see The Exorcist again.
Wow. I was not expecting both of you to go to The Exorcist. I am going to go watch Remember the Titans because, as Wholesome Warlock says, possibility of small town winning a high school football championship ends racism. So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, they're completely racist until they realize that they can win football games, and they're like, these boys ain't so bad. So,
Oops.
We've got.
Well, they didn't have the comparison beforehand, so
Almost Famous would be my second choice.
Dork
Yeah,
Larry
Almost
says,
Famous is another good
excellent
one.
movie, Almost Famous. Wholesome Warlock says Best in Show is hilarious.
Eugene Levy.
Dork Larry says Best in Show is best in the list. Joe says he's glad he missed this one because he did not want to see me tonight. Jordan says Best in Show is his final answer.
Okay.
And Heinrich is just arguing about Alexandria being a small town. He's just like, no, that's it. They're wrong. The synopsis is wrong.
Yeah, Alexandria is actually quite a big town.
Stacy Lynn says those movies are not very good at all. That is correct. That is the correct answer.
Like I said, if that were Mr. T and the women, that would have taken the cake just because it's Mr. T. But it's Dr. T. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah. Yeah, this was not
terrible.
a great week. So Stacy says if she had to pick, she'd go to see Remember the Titans. So
It's a good one.
So there you go. That is this week in theaters. And now we're going to get kicked off of YouTube. So
Let's get kicked off the interwebs.
Yeah. Okay. So let me share this screen here. All right. Here we go. So first off, what are we doing? Okay. This is montages. And I know some of you out there, Joe Gonzalez, may be going, what's a montage? I don't know what that is. Okay, well, here's the definition according to the Googles. A montage is a film editing technique that condenses space, time, and information by sequencing a series of short shots. It's used to illustrate the associated ideas by assembling separate pieces of the film that are thematically related. Sometimes it has music over it, not always. But yeah, so basically like little clips and they're putting them together and, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing. So Jeff sent me some pics. Oz sent me some pics. I sent myself some pics. Yes, I did. I send them to myself because I had to pull them up. I had to download. There's a whole thing. Anyway, we're going to play the clips. Okay. And we're not going to play the whole clip. We're going to play an abbreviated clip. We're going to try to play some. We may play a little bit, talk, play a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get kicked off. But to the YouTube out there and anybody that may be trying to report us, we don't own the music of this. We don't own the clips, the video of this. And we're not profiting off of this. This channel is not monetized. We are simply talking about these things because we like them and we're encouraging people to go out and buy them from the people that do have the copyright. All right. So yeah, don't get us kicked off. So if that definition doesn't explain to you kind of what a montage is, Joe Gonzalez, perhaps this will help.
Kim Jong-il's palace single-handed. We have to make you a complete soldier in very little time.
How are we going to do that?
I think I know just what we need.
The hour's approaching to give it your best, and you've got to reach your prime. That's when you need to put yourself to the test and show us the passage of time. We're gonna need a montage.
So see, they're making a montage and they're singing a song about a montage in the montage that they're making about montages. So that's kind of the joke. So so there you go. This is from Team America, right? Is that right?
Yep,
Something
like
America.
World Police.
And yeah, this is a song about montages. So if you liked that song and you liked the clip, go watch that movie from the people that own the copyright, not from us, because we don't, and we don't benefit at all.
Fuck yeah.
From playing this clip.
We'll take a montage. remind everyone of what's going on. And with every shot, show a little improvement to show it all would take too long. That's called a montage. Girl, we want to.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have shown it all, it would have taken way too long. So you gotta,
months and months of time here.
Yeah. So
Years, possibly.
there you go. So there's a montage.
Kim Jong-il's palace single-handed. We have to make you
All right. Next, we'll go into another. This is kind of a famous one. We'll kind of kick it off right. A little famousy one. So here we go.
point round kick. Hey!
Nice.
Try to be best, cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to do. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, but you gotta hang tough to make it.
Now I want you to notice right there. He blows off his mom. Like she's kind of walking by, and he's like, yeah, whatever, go away.
I gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of learning right now, watching this. He's never karate'd before this moment.
Hero of the movie, Johnny.
I still maintain that Johnny's the hero of this movie.
True hero of the movie.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, absolutely.
Event Horizon. There is Karate Kid Legends, May 2025 coming.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Jackie
That's
Chan
good.
and Ralph Macchio.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
They just did the movie poster for it.
Now, this next one is the only one on the whole list that anybody sent me that I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's got to be one of mine.
I've never seen this. I don't know what this is. I can't even speak to it. So I'm just going to have to play it. And then we'll let the person that sent it to me talk about it because people, I have no idea.
Darn right. Say, yeah. Christian Slater in Gleaming the Cube.
It's this is Gleaming the Cube. I was like Footloose on skateboard.
No, but it might as well be. Like this movie, when I was a little kid, is one of the reasons I wanted to learn how to skateboard. Specifically because of this scene.
I thought you were going to say this is the movie that made you want to start collecting human skulls. So.
No, that was Braveheart.
Okay, so this is what now? Gleaming the Cube?
Gleaming the Cube.
My notes here say some skate bullshit. So
well, I mean, exactly. That's exactly
Okay.
what that is. This movie, Christian Slater's brother dies. There's like drugs involved, and he's gonna find out why with a skateboard. That's this movie. It's an 80s movie.
Now I have to see it. Now I have to see it.
So
But
if you
yeah,
like
this
that,
movie made me want to
go and
skateboard.
see Gleaming the Cube from the people that own the copyright and that benefit financially from you watching it.
That's right.
All right. Next, let's get a little bit more mainstream here. Let's hit this one.
Around the campfire. Heck, my grandma used to spin yarns about a spectral locomotive that would rocket past the farm where she grew up. But now, as if some unforeseen authority...
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Something weird and don't look good.
See, they're in different places. Like they're getting dressed, they're taking off, they're busting ghost, and then
They're
it
in
stops.
newspapers.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just stopping the music so that there's some space in between and it's not continually going, and the algorithm picks it up that this is going. And then
Beautiful, Chris. Beautiful.
Hi, this is Larry King. The phone-in topic today, ghosts and ghost busting. The controversy builds
This
more
one
sightings
ends
are
with
reported.
one of the
Some
most
maintain
infamous
that these
ghost scenes
professional
of all.
paranormal eliminators in New York are the cause of it all.
I don't know that it's going to have it all.
It's just the montage.
Yeah, It's just a montage, you know,
Just a little montage.
collecting ghosts, you know, saving New York, all that good stuff. So,
Magazine covers, news articles.
yeah,
Getting the name out in the public.
Yep.
for sure. Nobody's like, hey, this is really a joke. Like, this isn't real. Everybody's like, no, seriously, this is serious
around the
business, and we should
campfire.
hire
Heck,
these guys. Like, yeah, for sure. And then, you know, a few years go by and everybody kind of forgets and they're like, whatever. And then this.
We're the beautiful, we're the only Ghostbusters.
Right?
Ghostbusters. Yes, we're back.
One of the main reasons I'm attracted to redheads.
Something strange going on.
Always got a number 2 because it's the second. Oh, it's like
Second one. Catch that? Number 2. He's taking a shit.
Cash or money order? Yo, is that what I did? Did I see something move?
Who's your boss, son?
Mine. The hot goes with Sprite, not filled by the things that.
Yeah, and they got the Santa hats because when you're, you know, saving people from spectral entities, you know, want to have a little cheer, you know,
Little
Yeah.
Christmas cheer in it.
It's the season.
It is the season. That's
They-
true.
They went out and caught the, you know, 3 ghosts from the Christmas Carol.
Gotcha.
That had that cartoon.
Here's another one of mine. So yeah, take it for what it's worth.
Nice. Classic.
There you go. You gotta fix it up, man.
You got to clean the house, man.
You gotta
You
clean
want
it.
to you want to live in the gym forever, you know?
Look. Cleaning montages were very important because nobody wanted to watch anybody clean anything.
Yeah, what are you gonna sit here and watch these guys clean for 5 hours?
Right,
You know?
right? You're just not going to do that.
I always
So
thought
it's time
cleaning
for a
only took
montage.
2 minutes to do.
Yeah.
Look, every time I go to clean, I kick on music and it suddenly breaks into a montage.
Oh yeah, and then I just jump from room to room.
Room to room.
Clean like one little spot, move to the next room, clean one little spot, and
I scrub one little part of a table and then it jumps to another scene. The last room I was in, just completely clean.
Absolutely. You know, and sometimes you need a little herbal remedy and stuff while you're cleaning too. Just saying. So, little wallpapering.
Yeah.
You feeling anything yet, Takashi?
Painting walls.
I feel nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm surprised we're still alive.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to sit there and watch him get all the way high, right? Like this is the benefit of the montage. Like you get to see him take one puff, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna be like, oh, now he's high. Like you know, you can't sit there and just watch it the whole time. So
Yep. Jordan says it all. Mom and Dad's coming home. We need to refloor the entire house. 45 minutes. That's it, man. That's it. Nobody wants to actually watch that, so it's a montage.
yeah, you gotta have a montage for sure.
Killer Robot? Now this I actually would like to
Hey,
watch.
look at this. This is why Joe really isn't here tonight. He did not know what a montage was.
Feeling anything now?
Oh no.
How much did you do before the montage there, Joe?
Yeah, he feels nothing. So there you go.
How about now?
He's supposed to be painting the wall and he stripped the paint.
Yeah. I mean, he feels nothing at all. So next, and that was Revenge of the Nerds. In case anybody didn't know, go and purchase that or rent it or get a streaming service or whatever it is that you need to get. I believe the next one is one of Jeff's. So here we go.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
With great power comes
Costume.
great responsibility. Remember that, Pete. Remember that.
Hurry up!
Got him.
He's a freaking menace.
He is.
This is not a man. My brother saw him building a nest in the Lincoln Center fountain.
I can believe that.
He's human. I think he's a man. Could be a woman.
I just like the Lucy Lawless clip.
He could be a man. He could be a woman. We don't know.
Loading this!
Who are we to judge?
Throws up his
Hands ropes come out.
You gotta get to the Lucy Lawless clip. That's the best part.
I see the web, and it's his signature. And I know Spider-Man was here.
The guy protects us, you know? He protects the people.
Is he good? Is he bad? Is he a menace?
He's a menace.
We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Some kind of freak.
He's a wackadoo.
Yeah, he's a wackadoo.
And I don't like him. Don't move.
Oh, he's friendly.
Guy with 8 hands.
There it is.
Sounds hot. He has the tights and that tight little.
Another redhead.
Right?
Yeah, just give him a big hug, you know?
Big hug.
He's just
8 hands. 8 hands.
He's not a menace. He's just a Spider-Man. So
Spider-Man.
yeah, he's just a Spider-Man. So
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I believe next one is Jess as well. So here we go.
I do not understand. Why do the turtles trouble you, Master? They have not been seen.
This is what we would do when we go down to the school park or the school playground.
Describe their fighting.
Something
familiar.
Something from the past.
Something.
I'm just going to put it out there. You know, earlier in the movie, totally wanted to join the Foot Clan.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, man. Cigarette, video games.
Beers, smoking cigars. All you got to do is go out and, like, steal some old lady's TV. I'm down for that.
This is a montage, by the way.
Till that one guy just beats the shit out of the kid. And then it's like, well, maybe it's not so bad at home. So, yeah.
This has got to be like a few hours, right, of training.
Oh, yeah. This is an all-day event.
I mean, Raph was just in a coma. So,
True.
You know,
Totally.
they've got to, they can't just go right back to fighting these guys. You know, they gotta train a little bit.
I do not understand.
There you go.
There's a montage.
Yeah,
Good.
that's a montage, folks.
Totally montage.
And Joe, if you say that you don't remember that, then you're wrong, because that's TMNT, one of the greatest movies of all time. Go and buy that, folks, and get the VHS version where it has the Pizza Hut commercial at the beginning, so you can see the kid in the outfield catching the ball. All right, because that's
You got to get that version because you get the Pizza Hut ad in the beginning of the film.
yeah.
And then they
get
had
Domino's in the film.
Domino's in the film.
Yep.
And you're going to order pizza probably from your local pizza place, and neither one of those two garbage dumps.
Mm-hmm. I mean, off in the distance, the game's dragging on. Okay.
Game's dragging.
There's strikes on the batter. Some runners are on. Suddenly.
Sports ball.
No, I don't. All right. All right. So are we on?
Dirk Blair says, in order to make this.
This is
It is.
Yeah.
It is. This. Teamwork makes the dream work. All of these people die, by the way, except for her. Just saying. And Arnie.
This was like the coolest A-Team montage, but in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I got to stop that for a second because YouTube expert Dorklair here says if we want to beat the YouTube algorithm, we got to make sure that we gleam the tube. Oh, gleam the tube.
Gleam the tube.
I mean, we can go skateboarding if you want.
Yeah.
You know, let's go for it.
Yeah, let's gleam it, folks. So
Gleam.
yeah. Hey, you think this Boy Scout shit's gonna work?
You know, it's worth a shot, right? Going up against something they don't know.
Yeah,
Gotta
I mean,
give it a
they,
shot.
they can see their tripwires and stuff. So
You really think this Boy Scout bullshit's gonna work?
oh, there you go.
You can see our tripwires. Maybe it can see this. Instead of complaining, maybe you should
He
help.
uses the trees.
Yeah.
I just realized we're gonna get a couple Carl Weathers in this montage collection.
Oh, we're getting them.
He's very high in montages.
Yeah, he's very into the montage theme. So
He ran through multiple movie montages. Just ran through.
yeah.
People talk about Stan Lee cameos. That was Carl Weathers in the 80s, everybody.
For those of you
Bam.
waiting for the Action Jackson montage, that's not coming. So just FYI. All right. Let's see. What do we got next? this is one of my picks. Okay. And listen, it could be argued. I'm just going to throw this out here. It could be argued this isn't a montage. Okay. Because it's an actual like scene. But the scene also has some like flashbacks in it. So I'm going to consider this a montage. So you guys can yell at me, you can get mad at me, whatever, but I'm considering this a montage.
Who is the master? What's that of the master?
It's kind of a montage because he gets amped up with this. You know, it's like a form of training.
It's a montage in his brain.
You have not looked, and it is there, only there, that you shall find the master.
Where's the one place he hasn't looked for the master, though? That's what I'm struggling with. Huh.
You sure look like a master to me.
Oh, wait a minute. What if he's the master?
Oh, no. All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I am. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God damn. Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
Yeah, let him go, motherfucker.
Oh.
I wish I could make my arms blur like that.
If you slow down your camera shutter speed enough, you got this, Curtis.
All right, let's see.
There you go.
Got to slow down the shutter speed, brother.
All right. Oh, his flow isn't working. No, there you go. So, let's see. Anybody yelling at me out there that that's not a montage? No, I think I'm good. So,
yeah.
Show enough.
Enough.
All right. All right. Here comes another one of Oz's. Very famous one. This isn't bullshit skating. This is, I think people are going to know this one.
In the queue.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not one of Oz's. This is one of mine. I'm out of order here.
I don't remember this one.
This is mine. All right.
Another iconic one.
Oh, yeah.
See, listen, I got some notes here. I also have some
Secret of my
charts, some graphs, some tapes. They're all sorted
I'm
into
joining
different
many of
functions. Bring it right
mail
foot up
rooms
to your
to
best.
get to the top.
Oh, I need some poster
Oh,
boards,
yeah.
some colored pencils, some colored push pins, T-square.
How many people you think were working in the mailroom when this came out and was like, man, if only I could
Getting my chance.
Yeah, I just got to
75%
find an open office, get a nameplate. I'm golden, man.
Drawing table, lots of
Dump
pencils.
all the
My
work
lunch.
on my secretary.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, 4319? Yeah. Great.
And the montage music is always the best.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. 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 Morning.
Yeah, she was going to get a morning too. He wasn't just going to walk by and not give that
Oh,
girl
no.
a morning,
No.
you know? I mean, you're going to say good morning to the first three, and then you're going to be like, snub this one. Come on. You knew he was going to poke his head back in. This guy was pretty smooth back in the day. I mean, Michael J, I wanted to be this guy for sure.
Definitely.
Hi.
Yeah, Trevor's got it 100%. You know, walking on sunshine, written to be a montage song. Definitely. Absolutely. It's the only time I actually enjoy listening to it.
Yeah. Who are all these people just leaving the drawers open? Like, you're just walking away, leaving the drawers open?
That's an OSHA violation.
Yeah. Hey, what would have happened if he didn't walk through there? Somebody's getting hit.
Look,
Somebody's
man,
gonna
this
trip
was
over
the
those.
80s. It was a wild time. You just left file cabinet drawers open.
Yeah, you're too busy. I'm too busy to shut that right now. Okay.
Too busy. There is no internet. Can't just email it. All right. I
Gotta
need
get to the
ease of
corporate
access.
treadmill.
Leave the drawers open.
And who's leaving the treadmill on full speed? You know,
My bad. I had to go for a smoke. All that walking.
you know, I mean, you had to get off of it when you just stopped it at full speed and then it kicks
This is
back
the
on.
80s.
Like, come
I
on,
could have
man.
smoked on the treadmill.
There's an ashtray where there's a
There
cup
was. There's a cup holder on one side, ashtray on the other, so you can put your beer down while you smoke and exercise.
Yeah.
Perfect. Man, I miss these days. It was only like 5.
See, let this be a lesson to anybody trying to get ahead in the corporate world. You just got to stop and talk to the ladies all the time. Dude,
It's
good.
ruined now. I work from home. Stop
Well,
and go
there
talk
you
to
go.
the ladies.
Zoom talking is not the way it is in person.
I mean, you show up in a Santa outfit and everybody in the department loves you, but
Yeah, I mean, that's all you got to do is talk to the ladies. You're going to make it in this world. So, all right.
You'll be walking on sunshine.
I believe, if I didn't get this wrong, I believe this next one is Oz's. There you go.
Nice. I saw this
Icon.
one.
Iconic. You know, I got a lot of detention. I will say this never happened once, and I was really pissed off. I kept waiting. I spent a lot of Saturdays in school, and it
Detention
just
was
did not
nowhere near this. Like, it wasn't
Nothing.
even close.
Nothing. I tried to get detention so many times, and nothing.
Yeah, you couldn't even get like a girl to put pixie sticks on her sandwich or anything. Like, you know,
Nothing. The closest I got was me smoking a joint. But
One, it's never in a library, and two, it's just you and one other guy.
I just assumed nobody else saw the Breakfast Club and knew that we were supposed to have a lot of people in detention. Everybody was all trying to get good.
Oz is in there waiting for people to light up joints, and everybody's just doing their homework. he's like, fuck, I got this detention for no reason.
I was like, all right, if nobody else is going to do it, I might as well. And then I try to pass it around. They're all like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, come on. Didn't you see Breakfast Club? Let's go.
Sushi, you're not going to take a guy's tongue in your mouth, but you're going to eat that.
Right? That line got awkward when it was all the guys there.
Yeah.
Now we got some montage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like this kind of detention, though.
Like dynamite. Just imagine my surprise when I looked into your eyes and saw through your disguise.
There you go. Breakfast
Classic.
Club.
Absolute classic.
Go purchase it, folks. Go get a streaming service that has it. Go see it if they do one of those things where they put it out in the theater for a weekend, whatever.
On a Wednesday.
Pay to see it. We're not here to provide it for free. Go away.
Man, I need to go get detention, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. So it's been fun. We've been doing these montages. It's fun. But it's time to get serious. Okay. It's time to. We know when you hear montages, we know what it's really all about. And it's about Rocky.
The original montage.
I mean, that one arm push up would be hard enough on your dominant hand, but switching midair to the other hand, come on, man. That's
beast.
Yeah, that's beast. Man.
Well, he needs to be able to do that so he can go beat that whole side of beef to a pulp.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he looks like he means business. Yeah, I mean business.
If they did that today, it would be a special effect.
What's that?
If they did that shot today, it would be a special effect. It wouldn't be actually done.
Yeah.
There it is.
Beat the beat.
You know, sometimes you just got to beat your meat. You know,
100% beating the meat.
Yeah.
Tenderize.
So
thumbs up.
Yeah, so that's Rocky 1. And I just feel like it just started getting better, you know. So we're just gonna have to roll with this. We're gonna have to roll. Here we go. 2.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah,
Take this.
exactly. What are we waiting for? You know, Fur. F-E-R. Yeah. It's like Nate's character on Allegiance Quest, Ferdinand. You know, what are we waiting for? So, yeah. I mean, she tells him to win. Like, was he supposed to do? Not win at this point? His wife just almost died during childbirth, and now she tells him to win. Is he going to not win? Come on.
Can't not win.
Right. But if you're going to win against the guy that you just lost against, you need a montage.
You need that montage.
You need a montage.
Even Rocky has a montage.
Up in the morning before the sun's up. Too early for the sun, but it's not too early for Rocky.
Nope.
You know,
Smack the metal.
Yeah, we were in the butcher shop punching the meat. Now we're in the junkyard, just like beating stuff with a sledgehammer. Yeah, this is old school training. You know,
old school.
Yeah.
And my boy Blue.
Has anybody ever seen somebody train like this in public?
No. I did every day of like 89 to 1990. It wasn't this smooth.
Pull-ups like that, where you're holding onto your other wrist.
Oh yeah, I had to. I had to. And then after I got done all this, I went and fought like the Ninja Turtles in the field.
Okay.
Nice.
Trevor says, "Where does he find these businesses to let him hit shit?"
That's where the
Trevor,
cardio comes in because he doesn't get permission. So when they catch him,
have you ever been to Philadelphia? Like
you can walk into places.
Yeah, you can walk into anywhere and just beat shit up. Like that's not you know, they're gonna be like, oh, well, it must be Tuesday. You know, it's like, come on.
Fair enough.
That's why if the Eagles win or they lose, shit gets put on fire.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Honestly, like even if they were gonna yell at you, you throw on like, you know, green, and they're all like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, your
you get a pass.
Your sports team loses, you riot. Your sports team wins, you riot.
Riot.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, you riot. You know, it's Santa Claus comes out, you throw batteries at him. It's just the way it is.
You kick that chain bucket up.
You put all your die-cast toys in a sock, and you go.
I mean, speed is what we need. We need greasy, fast, Italian speed. That's what we need.
Need it.
Don't be a slacker.
I learned to not be a slacker.
What's that?
I learned to not be a slacker.
Yep. So at this point, I'm like, okay, 2, the montage I think is better than 1. But then,
but we get to
then we get 3. Okay. And I think 3 takes it to a new level.
Because now he's training with the guy he just fought in the last 2 films.
Even greasier.
Yeah.
Well, the gym's dirtier.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting even sweatier. There's no ventilation.
They got
you can't go to gyms like this in 2020.
How are you going to hit something that's that greasy? You know, Yeah, if you're
You
that
can't-
greasy, yeah, they can't hit you.
Hands
you
are
know?
sliding off everywhere. You can't land a punch.
Watch this. Look, miss.
Smoking in the gym again. It's all cloudy in there. There's no fresh air going in there. That's why they run on the beach.
Oh yeah, this is the running one.
Yeah. On your toes. On your toes.
Look at him dancing. Just dancing.
You got to remember, there is no tomorrow.
Nah.
There is no tomorrow. Yeah.
He's dancing because he's getting ready to go to detention.
But I put in all those pre-orders.
Yep. He had that pre-workout protein shake. He ain't really dancing. He's just trying to shake all those farts out of his shorts.
Watch out, Polly! Oh!
Oh!
Man.
Oh! Did you see the layer of grease on that pool?
Okay, this running scene on the beach, I will tell you, as a kid, I was like, man, if I could have shoulders like these two guys, like Carl Weathers and Sylvester Stallone in this movie, like just those big, round, muscular, defined shoulders, like, wow, it's impressive.
No two shoulders,
man.
Yeah, dude, their shoulders are ridiculous. I mean, they're
right now.
Listen, they're jacked all around, but those shoulders, holy cow.
He's winning. He's winning because of a montage.
Well, I mean, Creed did help him get the eye of the tiger back. And I think that was really, that was the key. That was the key.
Yep.
And so at this point, you're thinking, we've hit the pinnacle of montages, right? There's no way, like even Rocky, the whole Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky franchise, as good as they've been with montages, this is the pinnacle. It doesn't get any better than this. But as Billy Mays would say, but wait, there's more.
There it is. There it is.
Here is Rocky 4, and he's in Russia, folks, and he ain't fucking around.
Nah. Look at that. Look at that. Storm gust winds coming off of that jump rope. And what's this? He's training with the machine? With a machine?
He's a machine.
They're injecting him. So, fun fact, this movie is 38% montage. That is a statistical fact about Rocky 4. Wow. 38% of the movie is montage. I mean, it doesn't get much montagier than that.
I didn't realize there was more movie than the montage. I thought that was it.
Just training after training.
Look at that. Heart rate monitors. Heart rate. What do you need a heart rate monitor for, Drago? Come on.
I mean, as you're going through this montage, you see they're doing like the same motions, but one's doing them with like high-tech machinery, and the other one's doing it by chopping wood and throwing rocks and all that kind of stuff. So
machines ain't doing nothing.
I like the part where he gets the
I like the scene where he's under the cow and he's punching the udders like a speed bag. Oh wait,
he's got the rocks. He's got to pull. Man, he's got to pull the rocks.
Them lats.
Yeah, he's got it. Man, that's pull him.
Life hacks, folks. You don't need the expensive gym equipment. You need rocks, beef, and logs.
Here's my problem with this part of the montage, though. Okay, he's pulling the rocks, right, and then what does he do? He lets go of the rope, right, and the rope like flips back through the pulley. So now next time you go to use those rocks, you're gonna have somebody climb up there with a ladder and put it back through the pulley so that you can pull the rocks again. Like you could have gently let it down, right? I'm just saying, like, have a little courtesy for the other people helping you train. Just gently let the rocks down. So
that's when Adrian walks out of the barn and be like, "That's all you."
Look at that. Poor strength.
This is a very boxing move right here. Like everybody that I know that boxes, they do this move, just balancing on their upper back. Yeah, for sure. So
Or
yeah,
porn star.
there's obviously a lot more. Like I said, the movie's 38% montage.
38%.
If you can watch Rocky 4 and not feel like you need to get off your ass and go to the gym, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Or grab a bag of rocks. Look, if you can't afford the gym, bag of rocks.
Yeah, work around your house, chop some wood.
Go into your freezer, get out that chuck roast, tie it up, punch the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean he puts all of his friends in a wagon, and he has to pick up the wagon later on. So do that.
There you go. Get your neighbors together.
Joe says, so Rocky beats meat and pulls rocks. Yes, absolutely.
It's the key to success, Joe. Key to success. If you wanna win any fight, that's it.
So got two more. And listen, this is in no particular order. We're not saying any of these are better or worse. These are just kind of our favorite picks. But this next one is one of my favorites. And it's going to be one that I think some people may not know. It's kind of a niche movie, but I love it. And I love this montage. And so here it is. This is from Monster Squad. Oh, this is not from Monster Squad.
No, this isn't.
Did I?
That's there we go. Not remember that scene at all.
Because they listen. Okay, here's the thing. These kids are going to have to fight these monsters. Okay, I mean you've got like straight up the gang from like Universal Monsters. You've got Frankenstein's creature, who's actually on your side, so you can't really count him. But you got Dracula, you got Wolfman, you got Mummy, you got a bunch of these like vampire chicks roaming around.
Wolfman's got nards.
The Wolfman does have nards, and actually that works out to their benefit. But
it does.
You as kids are going to have to fight these guys because nobody like the adults, they don't believe in monsters, right? Nope. So what do you got to do? You've got to train. You've got to make weapons. You got to prepare. You even got to write the army and just hope that maybe they listen. Okay. But you
got to go grab a pack of smokes.
The movie's less than 2 hours long. You couldn't do all that stuff in 2 hours. No, so what do you need? You need a montage.
You're 12 years old. You need like 3 packs of cigarettes for the montage too.
I even wore my Monster Squad shirt today for this. So.
Good call, Curtis. Good call.
Part of the GD club, aren't I? Oh yeah, just working in wood shop. No big deal. Don't worry, Mr. Woodshop guy.
Yeah. No.
Make some steak.
Oh, thought I was making a birdhouse spice rack. Nah. Steaks.
Yep. See, Frankenstein's creatures with them. Like he's not so bad.
He's learning the sophistications of a good life. He's gonna go to a tea party.
I mean, he also is gonna see some boobies here in a bit. Spoiler alert. So
he's glamming up.
Now, some people think that Eugene doesn't really do much in this movie. You know, like Mummy's in his closet and he tells his dad, hey, Mummy's in my closet. And his dad doesn't believe him. Turns out the mummy was in his closet. But Eugene doesn't do a whole lot. But what Eugene does do that the rest of them don't do is reach out to the army. And he says, listen, army, we got monsters in our town and we're going to need some freaking help. Now,
this is right here. Dear army guys, come
quick.
Quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are monsters.
Yeah. Listen. And, I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody who may have not seen it, but the army does show up. They're late, albeit, I admit they're late, but they do show up. So good on Eugene for trying.
Trevor's got a good point, though. This would have been better to Walking on Sunshine.
Oh, I can see that. I can see it. He's also got Spider-Man in the background, call out to a previous montage.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a neat trick right there, getting the dog to lick the envelope. Yeah.
SMRT smart.
For sure. Like, I mean, who likes to lick those nasty envelopes, right? Get your dog to do it for you. That's awesome. Oh, that's great.
Right?
Yeah.
Kids
And
these
the
days
dog
just send
died.
an email.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you need
Perfectly
signage.
sliced.
Like
Perfectly sliced.
this is like, okay, right here. This is like those stupid fucking ribbons that people are doing at Legion's Con, right? You got to have this. Like, if you don't have this, how are people going to know that your name is on a ribbon? You know, you got to have that.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. I'm making a ribbon for Legion's Con that says ribbons are fucking dumb. So just FYI.
Ribbon ribbits.
Yeah, they're making Monster Squad ribbons. Come on.
There you go.
I'm making a ribbon.
Okay, now this is okay. I don't know what you guys did in shop class, but I was not melting down silver to make silver bullets. I don't know. Maybe this is some sort of advanced shop class. I don't even know how you construct a bullet. Like, because it's not just melting down silver. You also have to have like gunpowder and like, you know, right? You gotta. There's stuff you gotta. Yeah.
Well, the part that he's doing, you know, as far as making the actual bullet, yeah, you could do that with just basically a melting pot and a mold, right?
Right.
But yeah, to actually create the full shell, you know, you need to have the casing, you need to have your powder, got to have the caps. I don't know where they keep all that in a school. You wouldn't see it in a school today.
Yeah, and I could see him being able to sharpen some stakes when the shop teacher has his back turned, but how is he melting silver, putting it together with gunpowder and making bullets without anybody noticing? Nobody's like, hey, you know, the weird kid's making bullets over there.
Again, it wouldn't happen today.
You know
They put that kid on lockdown real
You
quick.
see those bullets over there?
Yeah, I mean, today they'd be every parent would have gotten a call. Hey, there was an incident at school today, but don't worry, we've got it taken care of. You know, there's no need to panic. Just had a kid making silver bullets. It's okay.
Making bullets.
Yeah.
And silver's not like a lead or a pewter that melts easily.
No, it takes a bit. You're not going to be able to do it in that pot. Not like that.
And he's just throwing the bullet on the table, and like people are walking by, seeing he's got bullets on the table, and they're just like, yeah, it's okay.
Nah, it's legit. It's cool. Cool. Different times.
Yeah.
They're false teeth. Yeah.
Dorklayer says, could you just coat the tip of the bullet with a thin coat of silver? I don't know. I don't know what it's like to give it the just do the tip.
Sure. We don't just do the tip.
Yeah, does just the tip work? I don't know. I mean, I know about Wolfman's nards, but I don't know if
Wolfman's got nards. It could work, just the tip.
It could.
Gonna make them howl.
Yeah.
Ow.
And I mean, she's missing all of her silverware. She's like, huh, that's strange.
So
not
strange.
Not I'm beating my kid's ass, but that's just strange.
So strange.
Yeah.
Yep. Just gonna reach down here and take your bow.
Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Just run off with those. So
Wouldn't it have been great if the guy like farted as you
reach down, just give it a little.
Oh, here comes the booby picture.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Show Frank's creature. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to get to that part at least. It's the build up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So now out of order, but last and certainly not least.
Not
least at all. Actually, this is my favorite. Out of all the ones that we've shown, this is my favorite.
Ooh.
I wish there was a montage with Carl Weathers and Michael J. Fox.
And to quote my good friend Jordan, that year the Beavers won the high school basketball championship, all due to a superhero werewolf boy.
That's it. And it was cool.
Never forget. Never forget.
What's so funny, dork? That's 4 fouls. One more, and you're out of there.
That's true. One more foul, because you only get 5. You only get 5 fouls. So if that's 4, one more, that's it. That's it. So I mean,
you're done.
Was there anybody cooler in the 80s than Michael J. Fox? I don't think so.
Harrison Ford.
I don't think so. I think as a kid growing up in the 80s, I thought Harrison Ford was a cool, like, father figure kind of guy, but I wanted to be Michael J. Fox. Like, he's just awesome.
He was the every kid's kid.
Oh, Trevor's on point. He says it. Ultimate montage. Carl Weathers, Michael J. Fox, Sylvester Stallone. You can't beat that montage.
No.
You can't beat it.
Oh, and Anthony Michael Hall.
Anthony Michael Hall, because he's got to be dancing around putting on sunglasses.
I mean, shoot it, fat boy. You know? I mean, what are you doing? You know?
Nailed it.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. That was our look at montages.
How the heck are we still live? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I'm sure we'll get a
Curtis gleamed.
Oh, you're gonna get
they have strikes and they have claims. I don't think we'll get a strike, but we'll probably get claims tomorrow, which will say, hey, this part and this part have to be taken out or whatever, and whatever. We'll see. We'll see. But
you gleamed the tube and we came out the other side.
We did. We made it through, at least for the live version. We'll see if this is still up tomorrow. So like
we got to turn this whole thing into a montage so we can get it to like 10 seconds.
Yeah. So like Trevor was saying earlier, hit that like button because this may not exist tomorrow.
It probably won't.
Go ahead and do that. And in the comments, if there's any montages that we forgot that you think should have been on there, let us know that we're stupid. So
we'll bring it up.
At least 3 more montages in Gleaming the Cube, folks. If y'all don't watch that movie.
Well, and you know, like I said, Rocky 4, 38%. So just go watch 38%. That. Yeah. I mean, that's you get all the.
You know what? Instead of 100% now, I'm going to tell people straight 38%.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, you can't get more montage than that.
You can't.
It would be ridiculous. It would be like, okay, what are you doing here? You know, like
just
if somebody came out with a movie and they're like, hey, we got 39% montage, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. That's too much montage. 38 is like just the perfect number. You know,
you burst the montage bubble at 39%.
For sure. Yeah.
No 37.
Can somebody handle this one for me from Joe Gonzalez?
You know what, Joe?
First slide.
Let's go over it again.
Okay. Let's start it over.
Start the whole thing over.
Start it over. And put in my Batman Begins one.
There we go.
Did you send me a Batman Begins one?
Yeah, I did. It's in your chat.
That's a good one.
Fuck.
Batman Begins.
Load that.
It's a really
Load it
good
up.
one.
Fuck, I missed it.
We need another example anyway.
We got to cancel.
Joe, montage is a film editing technique. No, I can do that again.
Send me that tomorrow, Curtis, so that way I can make sure I bring it up during Clubhouse.
What the montage? What a montage is?
What a montage is, and then we're going to run through it. As a matter of fact, as Trevor said, we're going to need to do a montage of the montage show of the montages, and then I'll put it on tomorrow night's show.
Can we do it to Walking on the Sunshine?
I don't see how we can't do it to Walking on Sunshine. And I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it could happen.
Really,
you got to do it with that song.
Or you're the best around.
Joe says I'm more confused than when you started.
And so, see the part about montages in detention, Joe? That little cigarette they had, that special one. Go grab one of those and come back. We'll do it again.
It's like, okay, so let me break this down for you, Joe, a little bit. It's like when Marvel takes those series on TV, like on Disney Channel, and they stretch it out across like 10 episodes, right? And you're like, God, this is fucking boring, right? And instead of going 10 episodes at like 45 minutes each, they could have made it a 2-hour movie and took some of the stuff in between and made it shorter and threw it together with some music. Montage.
I'm playing an accordion.
Yeah. Yeah, there. Very good. Yeah. It's the accordion when it's squeezed together and the music, the beautiful music is coming out. Yeah. So there
Play
you
the
go.
accordion.
There you go. That's a montage, folks. So
next week, we're going to talk about the fastest form of travel, where we're going to travel by map.
I did not see. Did I see anybody put any ones that we might have missed? Unless you guys saw it, I didn't catch any. So
there's a lot. The 80s itself was.
I'm sure there's a ton
decade.
of montages. I mean, ones that were good enough that they should have made the list over something that we put in there. So, Dorkler says Billy Madison. So I guess when he's going through like the different grades of school. So
there you go. There you go.
Yep.
Joe says he's going to squeeze you until beautiful music comes. I don't think that's music.
Yeah,
Joe.
some noise may come out of me, but it's not going to be music to your ears.
It's not going to be music. It might smell a little funny.
It'll be 1 or 2 tones.
Yeah. Yeah, not so much. So, beautiful. Well, that was fun, guys. I mean, it would be more fun if some of our other friends would have joined us and would have thrown some more montages out there. Came and talked about it with us, but
they were intimidated about doing montages.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
We educated them this week.
That's right. It's an educational show. We're here to learn.
This is true.
And we learned you. We learned you good.
So the only thing left on the thing is lightning round, which I don't have any questions prepared. I can look up something unless anybody has any. You guys got a lightning round question?
Nah, I got nothing.
What's a montage?
Nothing? Okay.
Hey, you know,
that would work.
Let's
and
start that
replay it
slideshow
again.
over again. We got to go through it again. Got to go through it again.
It only took a half an hour. We got a half an hour to go.
We're gonna keep it rolling, because the fact that YouTube didn't take us down for this whole thing. Look, man, I got like 5 minutes into an episode of Conan the Adventurer, and they took me down.
I'm surprised we didn't get taken down, but I'll be even more surprised if we don't get a claim against us tomorrow. We'll see.
So what you'll probably get, like, they have this thing called like a flag, where you might get the flag. I don't know if you get.
Yeah, there's claims and strikes. So because I was doing a lot of research this week. So claim basically is the person that owns the copyright basically saying, hey, that's our shit. If you're going to make any money off of that money should go to us. And so if you are monetized, then it like sends it to them, or they can tell you just to kind of take it down. Strike is actually like you get 3 strikes on YouTube, you're out. So if you get a strike against you, you get 3 of them. They basically take down your whole channel. So you don't want that. But strikes are pretty serious. Like that would be like if we played like an entire fucking movie or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeremy says he aged from age 5 to 25 in the 80s thanks to montages. That's what it's all about, folks.
5 to 20.
That's why all the kids were smoking every movie, smoking in the gym, smoking, cleaning up your skateboards. Christopher Kelly's mentioning the fact that he goes hard to have a montage and not add Rocky IV training.
We had Rocky
did it.
We
did Rocky IV.
Let's play it again.
38%.
That's what happens when you show up late and you don't watch the whole show. You miss.
You don't join us on screen.
The Godfather was one that almost made my list.
It's a good one.
Like the baptism, like as everybody's getting killed and stuff. That's
knocking them
off
all over.
It's in the promo pick.
Yeah, that's a classic one for sure. Dorkler says, lightning round, which classic work of sci-fi literature has a main character whose name almost looks exactly like Montage?
Oh.
I guess my answer would be, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Classic work of sci-fi literature.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Frankenstein's monster, but
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Monster.
Okay. Lightning round, starting with Jeff. If you could have a conversation with any inanimate object, what would it be?
Um, tape measure.
Why?
It's flexible but sharp.
Okay. Oz, inanimate object. You can have a conversation. What are you choosing?
I like talking to things. Lamp.
No.
Okay. I'm going to pick Eric Treadaway's computer. So,
that would be a good conversation.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Okay. I have a feeling I know what the answer is going to be on some of these. We'll start with Oz on this one. We'll go Oz, Jeff, then me. Oz, if your life were to have a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, Danger Zone. Clearly.
Okay. All right.
Clearly.
Gotcha. Jeff?
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider theme song?
Okay.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
The correct answer we were looking for is Walking on the Sunshine. So that's what I'm going with.
You know what, though? You know what? I don't see my life as a montage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't see my life as a montage. I crawl through each day.
Gotcha.
The weekends feel like the montage, though. I'll give them that.
So Jordan says Montague, which I kind of was actually thinking that, but because I recognize that name, but I have no idea what it's from. So that probably is right because it's one letter off, but I have no idea. Like
Shakespeare.
Yeah, if somebody asked me who's Montague, I would be like, I don't fucking know. So, all right, last question. Let's see. Tell us about a celebrity encounter that you had. I'll go ahead and go first. So used to work at Best Buy many moons ago, and it was like in the kind of ritzy area of St. Louis. So a lot of the like sports, the athletes for St. Louis, the Cardinals, the Blues, the Rams at the time, the football team was here. They all kind of lived in that area, and they would come in every now and then. And this is like right as like DVD players had been out for like a year or so. Like it was still very new. And we had like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 aisles of DVDs, and Ray Lankford, Cardinals player, he had just signed a huge contract. Like literally that week had signed a huge contract, came in and filled up an entire shopping cart full of DVDs, like just full to the top, and checked out. And I was like, wow, there's no way you could even watch all of that like your entire life. So I thought that was interesting. But Jeff, celebrity encounter.
I'm at my second San Diego Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to meet celebrities at Comic-Cons.
Yep.
Went up to Adrian Paul's table.
Nice.
Highlander.
Mm-hmm.
Highlander TV series.
And you cut his fucking head off.
There can be only one.
There could only be one. Me.
Nice.
I always thought if they ever did a Sean Connery biopic, that Adrian Paul should play the young Sean Connery from the James Bond era. So I always wanted to go up to him and say, hey, if you ever have the option or ever, he got into a lot of his own projects in the 2000s and 2010s.
Yeah.
It's like, go for that Sean Connery biopic. You'll be perfect for it.
And did he say, get out of here, kid? Or what was his reaction?
He was like, wow, that's a great idea. Never even thought of that. And I was like, oh, cool. I mean,
do it.
But I'll probably never see that in my lifetime. I'll have to.
And then Adrian Paul cut off Sean Connery's head, and he said there can be only one.
There you go.
All right, Oz, what do you got for us?
Well, I'm from Baltimore, so one of my favorite stories is always just meeting John Waters at the bar and hanging out, having a couple drinks, talking with the guy.
That's cool.
Absolute amazing movie director.
Mm.
You know, man's a genius. A lot of fun.
As good as our celebrity encounters were, Trevor says there's this one time where he was training on a beach. Carl Weathers started running with him.
Just walking on Sunshine hit out of nowhere.
Trevor, did you win the race against Carl Weathers? That's the question.
Trevor in those yellow shorts.
Oh, I could totally see that. Yeah. I could totally see Trevor in some yellow tighty shorts. So
on the Jersey Shore line.
Oh, good stuff. Well, folks, I think that's a show. Appreciate you sticking with us. Appreciate nobody turning us in and getting us kicked off. Let's see. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I will be on Purple Gang Gang, doing a normal thing over there. And then Sunday we've got Big Dub and Kemp Pool on Shooting the Shelf, where we're going to be talking a little bit about Legions Con and kind of doing videos and content for Legions Con. Last year they did a lot of stuff from Intern for a Day, G-Con, all the way through the event. They're going to be doing a lot of filming again this year, so we want to kind of talk to them about that. So yeah. And maybe on PGG we might see Trevor in a new tickling costume. So tune in for that.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oz, Clubhouse tomorrow.
Sunday I'll be on Bobby Dangerously, 1 year Decker North Cut, celebrating.
Nice.
Pretty big milestone for him. And then big week next week, Thursday night, The Frenzy. And then Friday and through multiple parts on Saturday, the Streamathon over on a Punk with Toys channel. 36 hours raising money for Toys for Tots.
Beautiful.
If you don't show up and say hi, we're just going to assume you hate kids.
That's fair to say.
I'm putting it out there.
Do you think Joe Gonzalez will join you tomorrow night for the Clubhouse, or do you think he's going to abandon you like he did me tonight?
We're going to find out, because if he's there, again, I'm going to need the whole thing. Give me, the whole slideshow, everything. Send it to me. I got to walk him through this whole thing again because he's more confused. So,
gotcha. Okay,
we're just going to do the whole thing.
Jeff, I know you had Cosmic this Tuesday, so not this upcoming Tuesday, but you'll have one the following Tuesday. Is that going to be your last one before Legions Con, or do you have one the week of Legions Con?
So according to the calendar, would be in 2 weeks on the 29th. But I don't want to conflict with Stephanie Orkin, Dorfire, Nate Barch. I'm still trying to figure that out because originally she was going to start at 9 and I was going to do mine at 8.
Gotcha.
But she's on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, so I don't know what I should do.
I would probably move yours to the next week and do it on the 5th, unless are they doing a layer on the 5th?
They probably are.
I don't know. Because that'd be cool to do.
Maybe reach out to Brad.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out something. But yeah, tune in if you like Four Horsemen stuff, or you like just space stuff. Get onto the Cosmic Cabal, join it, and every other Tuesday Jeff's on there doing a little show for Cosmic. They've got a lot of great figures in that line. So, like I said, if you're into Four Horsemen stuff or into space stuff, you should like it. So.
If you are a vendor for Legions Con and you're doing Cosmic stuff, because I'm seeing a lot of Mythic out there, and you want to promote your Cosmic stuff, hit me up and I'll get you on Cosmic Contact.
Yep. And definitely tune in for that, the Glyos thing with Steph on the 29th. I know, there's a lot of folks out there that have yet to take the plunge into Glyos, like myself. They're kind of nervous. It's a little intimidating because there's all these different creators and you don't know how to get into it. They're going to walk you through it. They're going to hold our hands, teach us the ins and outs, and show us what we need to do if you want to, dip your foot into Glyos. So check that out as well.
My first Glyos was this year with Rocom Toys and Mighty Maniacs. So I recommend that.
Those Rocom stuffs are real good.
Yeah, she's supposed to help me at Legions Con get my first, and I'm thinking it's probably either going to be something Motu themed or something that's very Battle Beast-esque. So one of those two. Those two really kind of speak to me. So
very cool.
We'll
Probably
see.
going to go with Bog Warriors or Onell design.
Hmm.
That's probably what you're going to look at.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, folks. Well, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you not getting us kicked off. And we will see you next time on the Offworld.